if someone's working with the essences and they're using it, and it brings up stuff that's been buried for a long time, how would they deal with it, and how do they continue to use the essences?
Well, what's interesting is the essences aren't about cathartic stuff and bringing stuff up that creates a lot of drama. As we said earlier, because they're working with your energy, it's really finely tuned and tailored to what it is for that individual. What's interesting, there's one essence called De-Stress. This is an example. And it was a male client actually, in his probably late 50s. And he's had a pretty solid, stressful life for the last 35 years. Been pretty full on.
Okay.
And de-stress.
I'm sure a lot of males and females could relate to that.
Yeah. And de-stress came up for him, surprise, surprise. So he's been using it. And then he sat down in front of me and he said, Christine, he said, I've never felt so stressed. Which was interesting because he's been using the essence. And I said, really? And he said, yes, blah, 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 blah. But only, within a few minutes, I showed him that actually what was actually happening was he was going through a transition of letting go of stress, and he was trying to manufacture stress because he's so used to stress, which is interesting. And that was probably about 3 weeks in using the essence, because the essence had started to eliminate all the reasons to be stressed and started to give him a different mindset about stress and how to operate in the world. And then as his energy was taking him through and facilitating him as he was using the essence, he got to a point where he was getting stressed about not having stress. Because
that's his default mode of
Correct.
Operating. Okay.
Correct.
So he's moved to that higher
Correct.
level.
So he can see it more. Because when he was really stressed, when he first came to me, I honestly thought that he would probably even consider topping himself. It was pretty, I'm talking severe. He'd forgotten all about that. He wasn't stressed anywhere compared to how he'd been. But when I pointed that out to him, it just clicked. And so what he will do now, he'll just continue using the de-stress essence. And over the next few days, just having that understanding, and as it takes him through and he keeps using it, it'll elevate him to the next level. And then it's like, wow, I don't actually have to do stress. Because it is very much a pattern and a behaviour pattern. And we have to shift our mindset or our emotional self to be able to dissolve that. And that's just an example of how it works. So it's not cathartic, it will support you as you use it. It's like anything. You don't use it, it's not going to help you.